and thank you for joining the Jameela Adams Experience Podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Jameela Adams, and today we're just going to chill for a minute and talk about things and ways to stay calm during stressful situations. As a business owner, sometimes, things just seem to run amok, and you're trying to get things under control. It looks complicated, but it isn't hard. Sometimes the mind will play a trick on you thinking the situation is bigger than what it is. So you have to pause. It's that pause that helps me to reevaluate what's happening around me and to step back and clear my mind. What technique I use may help you, as well. When I focus or involved in a stressful situation, especially while working or dealing with family, I take a deep breath and count to either 5 or 10 and pause before I say anything else. The second thing that helps me sometimes during stressful situations is to go for a walk. I'm fortunate enough to live near the foothills, and it's nice to look out into the environment, the trees, the wild grass, and the growing fields, and also just to immerse myself in nature. Sometimes I may take my fur babies out for a walk, but most of the time it's just me. I'll grab my phone, my ID, my keys, and sometimes my headset, if I want to listen to music or a podcast, and I'll just go for a walk. This is what helps me to deal with the stress, and it also allows me to diffuse the situation. It gives me a chance to reevaluate what's going on and to find a solution to the problem that's bothering me. There are times that I have a deadline or a project that just seems to be overwhelming or challenging, and I have to remove myself to get a better view of what's going on, and then I'll come back and solve the problem. What else helps me too is listening to binaural or inspirational gospel music. This technique allows me to deal with the stress. And listening to music, honestly, is a great way to diffuse a situation. At least for me, it does. When I was younger, believe it or not, I used to listen to heavy metal. And honestly, it would put me to sleep. I don't know why, but it would calm me down and I would go to sleep. But as I got older, that definitely has changed. But going back to what I was saying about listening to music, it allows me to find my center, and it also helps me to find the purpose that I need to get through this problem. And it just lets me clear my head. Another thing that I find helpful is acknowledging the problem, the moment, and laughing. Sometimes humor can turn a situation around. It seems that when something just seems like so far gone, just too much, laughter will make it appear smaller. And I have to remind myself I'm bigger than the problem. This problem can go away. Just last week, I was having a rough day at work and realized that, or I should say I found out that one of the young ladies that I co-authored the Becoming a Girl Powerhouse anthology had passed away, which put my day in perspective. Here I am bitching and moaning about something not working right, something just isn't going the way it's supposed to, and she lost her battle to cancer. So that helped me put things in perspective, and it diffused the situation immediately. It just made me pause. I had to pause. And I had to think about how her mother had to watch her fade away. So it is one of those things I just have to know that my problems, even though they seem big to me, somebody is going through something a lot worse. And just have to realize that. So that just goes to show you that your tragedy, my tragedy, is someone else's luxury. They wish that their problem was just that. And, the other thing that helped me get through that situation was to cry. I believe I cried all day that day, thinking about her smile, her outlook on life. She was such a sweetheart, and she influenced a lot of people. And it's hard to imagine that she's not going to be here with us anymore. During that short period of time of knowing her, we learned about just, how she got through her first cancer diagnoses and was in remission, and unfortunately it came back. Anyway, so crying is another stress relief. It clears your mind, clears your head, and it just gets out all the anger, sadness, impurities, whatever, out of your body, and allows you to reset. Tears can make you reset, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, that allowed me to realize that my problems are temporary, same as yours. I mean, you just have to, like I said, pause and just reset, and then look at the situation from a different angle. So, take a deep breath, count to 10, go for a walk, cry if need be, listen to music. Those are the things that help me. So, yeah, I want to know, what do you use to help you deal with stressful moments? Drop a comment, leave an email, and let me know what you think. Because, we are all connected in some way, shape, or form, and we all have to learn how to cope and deal with situations. And dealing with family, dealing with friends, dealing with life in general, we all have to do things and overcome them. I forgot to put this thing on silent. Anyway, so like I said, just drop a comment. What do you use to help you deal with stress in a positive way? We all know that there's other ways to relieve stress, but in a positive way, what do you use to help you relate and release? I look forward to hearing from you. And once again, this is Jameela Adams, and this is the Jameela Adams Experience. To know more about me, and you can hit up my website, JameelaAdams@yourservice.com, and check out my blog, the Problem and Solution Series. But also just check in with each other. Check in with your friends. Make sure that they're okay. If they're struggling, reach out to them, because some people are so strong they don't think that they can reach out for help. So if you are that strong friend, I advise you to reach out for help. And I'll talk to you next week. Take care now.